And saved by the keeper.
Two great sides going head-to-head in what's sure to be an exciting fixture. Join us for all the action coming up next.
A warm welcome from the Spanish capital. I'm Guy Mowbray to bring you commentary along with England legend Sue Smith. And we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. It's Real Madrid and they play Athletic Bilbao.
Cheers, Guy. Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them the final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
Ball is rolling. We're underway. This is the Real Madrid starting lineup. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal plays with Ferland Mendy. Oh, top quality goalkeeping to deny what looked a likely goal. And the ball comes in. Still problems for them here. And a great stop to turn the ball away. Federico Valverde. Well, the hosts here looking to secure another 3 points in their quest for Champions League football next season. And on home turf, they'll be all out to get them.
Yeah, they will, and it's important that they have a fast start, take the game to them.
Now, here's a chance. Oh, excellent work from the keeper to deny a promising-looking attack. Well, it was a positive result for Real Madrid in their last game against Alaves. How do you think they'll fare today?
Yeah, they'll be pleased to win away from home. Maybe need to tighten up at the back, though. I think they'll be...
Just needs the composure now. And a brilliant save.
What a stop that is. Really good goalkeeping.
They opt to go short with the corner. And delivered into the middle. The move breaks down. That's a real shame. And the shot thwarted. Rodrigo. Onto Valverde. Well, it's no surprise to see who we've picked out to have a look at here. Jude Bellingham being talked about by everybody. What can we expect to see from him in this one?
Yeah, 2 goals last time out. That's why he's the focus. Difficult to mark because he's always on the move. Intelligent runs and always finding a yard of space. Hopefully we'll see that again today.
And he's got that one away. Getting close enough here. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Sanchez. Unable to retain possession. Sanchez. And it's a wild, wild attempt from range, not one for the highlights.
Oh, it's a poor choice. He's got other options on. Why is he shooting from that sort of distance?
Rudiger. Now Tchouaméni. Militao. Could be a chance! It's back off the bar. And the move has come to an end.
Oh, that wasn't far away, was it? They do well to create the chance. They just couldn't quite finish it off there.
It's all a bit too crammed in the thick of it here. Gets out, but for how long? It's a corner, and possibly the chance for Real to go in front. It's put into the middle, and away it goes. There still could be something happening here. Well, it has to be perfectly struck from that distance, and that wasn't.
It wasn't. He certainly got the confidence to have a go from there, but he gets it all wrong. It's miles away from the target.
Galarreta. With that, the first half at the Bernabeu comes to a close. The ball is rolling. Second 45 gets underway, and we're still waiting for the opening goal. Carvajal. On to Rudiger. Eder Militao. Ferland Mendy. Good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? And ready for it coming his way. They decide against putting it into the box. That's a nice cutback. The goalkeeper more than ready for it. What a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Got room to operate in here. Coming in field now. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Well, Jude Bellingham struggled to get involved in the game in the first 45 minutes. What's your verdict, Sue?
Yeah, he's not been involved enough for me, not seen enough for the ball. I think if they're to kick on in the second half, it's key that they get the ball into his feet just that little bit quicker.
Moving forward under no real pressure. And that's more than comfortable for the man in goal. Through nicely. It's there! That changes things. A goal for 1-0.
here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and then what a finish too. He gets plenty of power on it, which makes it hard for the keeper to save. It's a really good goal.
Back underway at 1-0. Federico Valverde. Bellingham. Can he finish? Oh, you can't stop them now. They've got another in double quick time.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
And the game restarts with the score 2-0. Luis de Galarreta. Beautifully weighted ball. No problem at all in keeping that one out. Bellingham. Mendy. Could get it over now. Valverde. Real opportunity. And the goalkeeper does what he's there to do. Room to do something here. Decent chance this. Oh, just off target.
You certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one, they're right back in this.
Well, full-time is looming, and what do we make of this Real Madrid scoreline? It feels like a fair reflection.
Yeah, this would be an excellent win, and it would be thoroughly deserved. We've seen some really good individual performances, but it's how well they've worked as a team. You can see that they've got a real unity here, both defensively and going forward, and I'm sure the result will certainly please the manager.
Berenguer. There we are, full-time here, and it's Real Madrid who will go home happy, having taken all the points.
Yeah, it was a good result and performance. I thought they always looked dangerous going forward. They kept the ball well in midfield, and I'm sure the manager will be happy.
Well, he's put in a more than satisfactory shift over the course of the game. What's your assessment, Sue?
Yeah, he was one of the standouts for me. Sets the bar so high and demands more from his teammates on a regular basis. Thoroughly deserved the result.
So away we go then. Oh, top quality goalkeeping to deny what looked a likely goal. And a brilliant save.
What a stop that is. Really good goalkeeping.
And it's a wild, wild attempt from range. Not one for the highlights. Played through nicely. It's changes things. A goal for 1-0. Oh, you can't stop them now. They've got another in double quick time. Decent chance, this. Oh, just off target.
You certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one...
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello and welcome. We find ourselves today here at the Coliseum on the outskirts of Madrid. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And on the menu for you today, live action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Getafe and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. The initial 11 then for Getafe.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Ferland Mendy starts with Carvajal in the fullback positions. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. And the alarm bells are ringing. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Mayoral, really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him? Well, they're going to forge ahead, and it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was.
The situation has changed in the Barcelona match. Let's get details from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Barcelona. They've scored the opener here with 16 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Mbappe. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Real Madrid had a spring in their step last time out as they won against Athletic Club.
Oh, Derek, big moment here.
And not cleared away properly. Sends it back. Federico Valverde. And with that, the attack fizzles out.
Well, what a good save that was. Real really should be in front now. That could prove to be a big moment in the game.
Not unlucky, perhaps, to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. Mbappe. He has time to play it over. Putting his body on the line. Valverde. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. And Real doing well to win it back. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Well, this could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner. Played over. Borja Mayoral. Perez. For the lead here. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. And Valverde. Mbappe. Went in strongly, decisively. just flicked off the defender, so a corner coming up. Now sending it in. Well, there it is, the half-time whistle, and that's going to be all for the first half here on the outskirts of Madrid. And it's all been a little bit quiet on the Kylian Mbappe front in this match, Stuart.
Yeah, he's struggled to get on the ball in dangerous areas. You can argue the service hasn't been good enough.
And this conference... Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Uche. Rico. Promising move. A very effective clearance. Mayoral. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It looks promising. Excellent block. Nothing wrong with that, says the referee. Well, he took care of it defensively. An exciting La Liga match in prospect here on EA TV. It's Getafe, and they take on Aspe, and pushed away to safety. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Determined defending. And Bellingham. This could be the equaliser. Oh, but he's missed it. He's completely failed the test.
Well, that was a big opportunity, and they really should be level now. They have to be more clinical in front of goal.
Now, referring to the earlier infringement, the referee sees it as a bookable offence. Right, just hearing, changing circumstances in the Barcelona game. What's happened, Alex Scott? Alex, sorry to interject, but a big chance here. And tried to drive it home, but couldn't do so.
Well, he decided to go for power, but he's got to hit the target there.
Well, apologies for interrupting, Alex. Just to confirm, Barcelona did score in that match, and their advantage at the moment stands at 2-0. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Real Madrid versus Celta Vigo. Can he finish this? And it's come off the keeper. Mendy. On to Rodrigo. And return to Mendy. And now Rodrigo. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Here it is now, a substitution. It will be claimed by the keeper. Good tackle. Mbappe. Well, shooting like that isn't going to live long in the memory.
Well, poor decision, bad technique, and a waste of a very good situation.
He has teammates around him. The through ball. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
Carles Perez. Well, he loves drifting in off the flank. Well, that's a wild attempt, even though the angle was a bit tricky.
Well, the cutback would have been the better option there, I'm sure about that.
Mbappe. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Carvajal. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Mbappe. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, today just wasn't good enough. They lacked a...
And now they get the ball rolling. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Real Madrid facing Celta Vigo.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And the match is underway. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
One 0 then. Ilaix Moriba. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Oh, that's a really good run. It needs an accurate cross. Oh, moving it nicely. Iago Aspas. Foiling his opponent completely. That's an astute piece of defending, but now he has to be ready for the corner. The keeper left us in no doubt that that was always going to be his ball. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Now, options are plenty. An attack full of promise. Can he get them level? And he's got it scored to level us again.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Jude Bellingham. Aurélien Tchouameni. And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. And space here on the flank. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Strong but fair tackle. Nice weight on the pass, and nicely parried away. Iago Aspas. Strong hand on that one. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Playing it in. The struggle to keep the ball from Real. Looking for the right angle. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Chances on. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. They were playing fluid football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. Well, he's gone into the referee's notebook.
And he can't be surprised. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
Oh, danger here. Determined defending. Yeah, and he's through here. And goes for goal! Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. Eder Militao. And Bellingham. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Vinicius Junior. Real chance. Ball is loose. Rodrigo. Can he finish? It could be up for grabs. And Bellingham. Real chance. Oh, he saved it well. And that is half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, who wouldn't want to have Kylian Mbappe in their side, Stuart? A key component of his team.
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
And the match begins.
Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
A goal. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Could cross it in here. And he's keen on cutting in. Cuts it back. Well, so close, and it goes down as a chance to draw level.
Yeah, really good chance to get back into this, I have to say. They just didn't take it.
Valverde. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Oh, breezing past him. Mbappe! And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease, and Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. There to win it back. Well, this is the home of live football, and we have more action from La Liga coming up for you. It's Real Madrid against Barcelona. And crossed in there. Well, just couldn't quite control the header, and a disappointing effort in the end. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Bellingham. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Mbappe. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have
Derek,
more.
he's got to tuck this away.
And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Fran Beltran. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Moriba. It's with Iago Aspas. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And a fine cross. Ball back with Celta now. Fine cross into the middle. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Ilaix Moriba. Fran Beltran. Opportunity it is. And quite simply, a brilliant save.
Well, that's why he's such a good goalkeeper. He got his angles absolutely right there.
Playing it in. Real Madrid have given it away. It's looking promising. Marcos Alonso. Servi. Crossing into the middle. And a confident clearance. Not a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Jude Bellingham. Oh, fancy footwork. And that is that. at the end of the game, it goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today. Oh, Derek, what a chance this is.
A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. It is quite simply one of the great rivalries in world football, and two teams with different traditions within Spain. Stay tuned, we'll bring you all the action live from Catalonia as Barcelona face Real Madrid. Well, you only need to look at the history books to see how close this fixture historically has been. Barcelona at home against Real Madrid on this occasion. I'm Derek Ray. Sitting alongside me here on the gantry is Stuart Robson. And Stuart, this ought to be special.
Well, Derek, this is a magnificent setting for a great rivalry. Let's just hope we see both teams play at their very best today. What an occasion this should be.
Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, Derek, last time out he scored 4 goals, and what a brilliant performance it was from him. His movement was good, he was clinical in front of goal, and he was a constant threat. He's in tremendous form.
This is what we think for Barcelona.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And the match begins. Carvajal. Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid coming away with it. Oh, he's through here. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Carvajal. Bellingham. And now Rodrigo. And support available. They might be able to get in now. Can they forge ahead? Clears it away. Federico Valverde. Well, sometimes we have a fierce relegation battle, sometimes not at all. And barring a miracle over the run-in, it looks pretty clear-cut in terms of who's going down now, Stuart.
Well, unfortunately, Derek, the table doesn't lie. The teams in the relegation zone just haven't been good enough. It's as simple as that.
And Barcelona finding space on the flank. It's still there for him. Oh, a tremendous block. And a chance to whip it in here. Corner for Barcelona. Short it is. Delivered into the area here. That's the clearance that was needed. A promising avenue of attack, but the momentum has been halted. You wouldn't be surprised to see the card handed out. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Pedri. Can they get themselves in front here? And the first goal, always important. Lewandowski has bagged it. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Valverde. Well, very effective play in possession. Big chance. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long. And this match is level again.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is wonderfully executed, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway following the equaliser. Pedri. Here's Rafinha. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. And the cross goes in. Priority wants to hang on to the ball, which he did. Not much time to make up his mind. Lewandowski. Could be Lewandowski. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Well, that'll be a Barca throw.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before Barcelona score here. They're certainly piling on the pressure.
And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Federico Valverde. And now Rodrigo. Good piece of defending. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Vinicius Junior. Now with Rodrigo. It was on its way in. That is that for the first half here.
You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, he certainly got his team back into this game with that goal, because up to that point they hadn't played particularly well. I think he's had a decent first half, but he'll be looking to build on his goal in the second 45.
And the contest begins. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Can they get themselves in front here? And the first goal, always important. Lewandowski has bagged it. Well, very effective play in possession. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Valverde. And now Rodrigo. Bellingham. Real might threaten on the flank. Able to close down the shots. Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Barcelona, and they'll be facing Espanyol. This might be ideal for the counter. Lewandowski. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Koundé. Feels hung out to dry.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Carvajal. And now Rodrigo. Jude Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Lewandowski. Could play it in. And delivered towards the back post. Goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Rudiger. Now in a more than decent position. This looks more than decent. Can he take the chance? And it's in! A goal for Barcelona. They are the team in charge. And it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Rodrigo. Sloppy, Carvajal. Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce from this position? That's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Rodrigo.
Well, there it is. Barcelona have created chance after chance, and I just can't see that changing. They've been excellent.
More football for you to enjoy from La Liga coming up here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they'll be facing Mallorca. stop them in their tracks. Alex Balde. Lewandowski now. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Rodrigo. Read it well. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Robert Lewandowski in the middle. A gift for any goalkeeper. They do like to press whenever they can. A really good pass. Crossed in there. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And Bellingham. And back to Rodrigo. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters? It would be quite the story.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Lewandowski. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Using his body to good effect. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
Well, we never tire of watching Robert Lewandowski when he excels, and he certainly did in this game.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
And so the battle commences. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned. We'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Real Madrid, and they face Mallorca.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappe. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, 2 holding midfielders, 3 creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
And so the match is underway. Muriqi. Nicely timed tackle. Mbappe. Bellingham. Possession given away, unfortunately. Now, who can he play it to? A disappointing end to the move. Well, the home fans know exactly what's at stake.
Derek, this could be a goal here.
The fans are shouting, shoot! Oh, he looks threatening. Magnificent defending. Really good ball there. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Rodrigo. And an astute piece of defending. Real Madrid found themselves on the wrong end of the scoreline last time out as they lost against Barcelona. What do you expect this time, Stuart?
Well, they showed a lot of good attacking qualities in that defeat, but their defending was poor. Today, though, I think they'll bounce back and show us just what a good team they really are. They have so much talent in their squad, and they should win this.
Well, he's certainly not alone. And that attempt had too much height on it. Rudiger. Dani Rodriguez. Vedat Muriqi. Oh, what an opportunity. It could be up for grabs. Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Mbappe. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Vedat Muriqi. Nice weight on the pass. And a stinging shot, but off target.
Well, as you said, off target when really that should be hitting the back of the net. That's a golden opportunity.
Rudiger. Jude Bellingham. And he has options available. Real chance. Oh, chance missed. 0-0 it remains.
Well, chances don't come much better than that. What a miss that is.
Attacking possibilities for Real. And a fine tackle. Darder. That's a good-looking ball. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
He takes aim and diving to thwart it. Well, they're going for the short one. Well, there's the pullback. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
This to open the scoring here. And he puts it away confidently.
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper chooses the right way, but he's a bit unlucky because the strike goes above his body. It's a good penalty. It's the height that beats him on this occasion.
And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, we don't often say this, do we? But Kylian Mbappe hasn't had too much to say for himself, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he has to impose.
And so the match is underway. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Well, he's certainly not alone. And that attempt had too much height on it. It could be up for grabs. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Nice weight on the pass. And a stinging shot, but off target.
Well, as you said, off target when really that should be hitting the back of the net. That's a golden off.
Real chance. Oh, chance missed. 0-0 it remains. Well, there's the pullback. And a very good challenge. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got...
And he puts it away confidently. So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up the game? Rodrigo. Aurelien Tchouameni. Good-looking sequence. Good idea. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Rodrigo. Plenty of support here. Valverde. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Have to pay attention defensively. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. And nicely over the top. A more exciting La Liga action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid facing Sevilla. Rodrigo. Can he take the chance? A tremendous block. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they profit from this? Well, it came to nothing in the end. What a strong opportunity. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Here it is now, a substitution.